Alright, welcome back to another night of Legends Z-A. I actually don't know what we're doing right now because we got so much different stuff. So many different options for what we can do here in the end game. One of the things I know, whoops. Yeah, okay. Unaware, right? One of the things I know, holy mackerel. One of the things that I do know we gotta do, we gotta get 15 Challenger tickets in order to advance the this part of the story. And I need to level a bunch of stuff up some more before I can really take on Karina. Oh, don't go too far, dude. There in waterfall. Good KO, alright. So at night I'm going to be knocking these out. And during the day, I don't know, side quests? Who sees me? Oh. Exactly, I'm trying not to let see me. She didn't see. She was looking at me and not at my Gyarados attacking. Alright, I'm also starting to put together the script for my next video, talking about Megastones and where they came from and the little bit of lore that we have behind them, as one of the very few mechanical gimmicks that is used in generations and regions. Alright, go punch the bunny. Oh my god, it's dead. I don't know what I just did there. That wasn't meant to do. At the same time, I'm sort of looking ahead at a couple of other scripts that I'll probably be doing soon. I think this weekend, Saturday, if you join me first thing in the morning, I should be doing a pack opening thing for the new Magic set, which Mr. Unarata, I know that was the one that you were interested in because it's all the fairies and goblins and stuff. I got nothing to poison anything. Oh my gosh, these guys are just running around here. Do they really just go up to hang out and talk? Oh my gosh, they're chasing me. What the heck? Not what I was trying to do. And then I got other scripts going on. I think I want to do, at some point I need to do one that's debunking that dang. Okay, alright, I got the first hit. That's debunking that dang accordion coffee faucet. But at the same time, I want to do one that's I actually saw one from, I forget the guy's name. He's a YouTuber. He's his avatar is his ping tube or whatever is a magic hat, and he does lots of D&D stuff. And he just did one about how Dungeons and Dragons has a furry problem. And one of the big part about it was that there's like a lot of races available for people who want to play furries or who have furry characters, to the point that it's like it's almost a furry game if you get into the right group. And so I'm looking at that and I'm like, yeah, there's lots of that. There's also lots of you know, Pokemon's been getting some flack over the last several generations for having lots of starters that turn into anthros and stuff, and oh my gosh, that might be something to talk about. The only issue is if I get one of my artist friends to do the art for that, it's going to be well, it's absolutely going to be fur bait. It'll it'll probably get, you know, 100,000 views just from the thumbnail again, just like the Pokemon transformation one. Yeah, I mean, I've seen a couple of images similar to what I'm going to watch in the thumbnail off of the Japanese side of Twitter. And it's basically the trainer with his Pokemon that are very interested in him, let's say. And him being all embarrassed about it. It's like, yeah, no, that I could totally see that as a, hey, you know, Pokemon has a furry problem, and it's that my entire team is furries. So yeah, Stealth Fox would probably be in there. I mean, considering it's, you know, not exactly a star, but kind of the focus of a recent game. This guy's looking straight at me. There we go. Are you kidding me? Get up there. Why can I not target him? There he is. Well, that's exactly it, right? You're saying if your entire team could be furries, that would maybe make you start playing. Oh yeah, I mean, and that's what I was thinking about. Like, yeah, you could easily make a pretty well-rounded team in terms of type coverage. You've got a lot of fire types. You know, Incineroar definitely in that list. Do I have a way to get up there? Can you get up there? He keeps on jumping back off the building. I mean, you've got Incineroar and out of nowhere, yeah. You've got Incineroar and what was it? Not Fennekin, the one we just saw. Delphox, Cinderace, Blaziken, Emboar if you really want to go out there. I don't know. I think Emboar might just barely count. Yeah, that actually might be another thing to do, is like, you know, categorizing every Pokemon into whether or not they're furry. Oh, hey! Oh, gosh. Oh, hey, Lucario. Come on, you can hit him. You just have to get in the right position. There you go. Oh, jeez. Actually got him there. Okay, you actually have to land a hit. There you go, Raichu. Yeah, what would that consist of? I mean, you'd have, you know, Lucario could be in there as the fighting or steel type. Zeraora is there as a... I was just looking, Zeraora is there as a electric type. Cinderace or whatever. Hey, Amelia, how are ya? Cinderace or Blaziken or even Infernape or Incineroar. Oh, Primarina is your water type. That's easy. How am I on? Half of the grass types these days? I don't think Weasel would count. I think that, like, the legs are too short. I don't know. I think I'd have to do that Is It Furry video first and then rate them based off of that. Okay, so you're telling me there's a mod or a... What's the word I'm looking for? A ROM hack, probably. You know, what you're telling me about sounds like a ROM hack, like somebody made an entirely new game using the Pokemon engine, which I've got a couple of those on my to-play list to stream on Saturdays. But if you could find that ROM, then I will absolutely put it on the list. That sounds ridiculous. Alright, can I just jump off the building to get to that? Nope. I didn't think it was gonna be that easy, did I? For a minute I kinda did. Looking for another way up, and I am not seeing one. God. 50 plus types for a Emerald ROM hack? That sounds painful. Well, okay. That's probably the point, isn't it? Alright, let's start at the top and start working our way around. Yeah, I'll bet that that's a terrible type chart. Okay, so I'm just doing side quests during the day and then fighting at night. That's the opposite of how sharpening works. You don't just whack a rock with a knife. Blackhome, you say you're stuck in the same hyperspace hole for like 4 days? Like, how? Give me your donut recipe. How the heck did you get a donut to last that long? Okay, the big question is, do I actually have a pupitar? The follow-up question, I suppose, is, does this have a search function in this game? Yes, it does. Okay. I do not have a pupitar. Okay, where is the dex? Oh, you're shining hunting legends. Uh-huh. That makes sense. I haven't even seen... Oh, there, I have seen a pupitar. Habitat unknown. You know what? I'll come back for you later, dude. I'm not gonna catch a larvitar and raise it just for you right now. Okay. So I'm looking for people that need help. There's someone over here, it says. Oh, are they inside the hotel? The museum. Oh. Hey, I like this museum. You know what? I keep on talking about how I wish that Pokemon would like do a little bit more merchandising, like a specific kind. And like these paintings at like higher resolution, cleaned up a little bit, I would love. Look! There's a Mew in there. I would love something like this in my house, like in my library. These are gorgeous. A king from 3,000 years ago. So, apparently may have previously thought that this was Az, but in fact it might be his nephew, or great-nephew or something. Ah, the Tower of Mastery. You know what? That right there, that's important. Alright, so... skill with roller skates. God, so ridiculous. Hey, this is way more detailed than the previous one. Okay, that's actually a really important distinction right there. It says first to Mega Evolve in the Kalos region. And so X and Y is where we were first introduced to Mega Evolution. And yet, there it clarifies that Lucario is the first to Mega Evolve in this region. That's because we later get some information about the first known Mega Evolution being Rayquaza. Sorry, Rayquaza. Gosh. The hairstyles. Well, yeah, so it was for a long time we all thought that Mega Evolution came from, ooh, nice mythic Pokemon spread. That Kalos was the only place that it came from, or it was the original place it came from. But then we find out that, oh no, it's actually a little bit older. And so that's why I'm working on this video coming up here soon to talk about, these are adorable, oh my gosh. To talk about where Mega Stones came from. And the answer, I think, is that they came from Az firing the ultimate weapon. Essentially, he sucked a bunch of energy out of a legendary Pokemon and used it to... what are these? He used it to blast, and the residual energy either coalesced into or irradiated some stones, which turned into the Mega Stones. A big display of all the Pokeballs. I go straight to... oh, sorry, I was talking there. In use today. In use today, they say. They say that this is in use today. When's the last time that you guys saw a Safari Ball? Oh, okay, that's not a great question because Safari Balls were introduced in Pokemon Go recently. But they can't be transferred into the main games. And yeah, I don't think that Pokeballs have actually been available to catch Pokemon since Gen 4, since the Gold Silver remake. Oh, this is the guy I'm looking for. And because it's been so long, I've got a nice collection of Safari Ball Pokemon, because I like the camo. Oh, God, just find the Spupas. And every time I transfer them into one of the newer games, I end up getting a message that says that they can't be used in battle and trade and online stuff. So, wait, what are they? I blinked and missed it. I'm supposed to sneak up on them? What? You couldn't tell that I might like camouflage and stuff like that by the fact that I'm running around wearing combat boots and khakis with cargo pockets here? So I really want those Safari Balls to come back in and be more regularly usable because I like them. I also actually have to go back to Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Thank God I still have copies. And take a look at catching some more Safari Pokemon that I didn't bother with before. Back in the day, only the... Ooh, a kaiju. Only a female, only the mother, could pass the ball down to its offspring. And so there are some Pokemon that are gender neutral or genderless, like Beldum, I think, and others that are male only in the Safari Zone that I didn't bother to catch because, I'm not going to be able to pass them down. Alright, Black Helm, I have transferred Safari Ball Pokemon into Sword and Shield. And they come in, they work just fine in the game, but as soon as I try to battle or trade with them, I get an error message. It basically reads as them being hacked Pokemon. But then when I breed them, and if you breed a hacked Pokemon, the offspring is supposed to be totally legal and legit. But they still read the same. There's still an issue with that. I think that I can swap them pretty easily in home. Oh, it's a little shopkeeper. Boy. Just running a little general store, and there's a general store down the street, and now I really want one of their good sandwiches. Oh man. Maybe I'll grab one for lunch tomorrow on the way into work. Now, speaking of stuff coming up here by the end of the week, Black Helm, just in case you didn't know, Lorwyn Eclipsed for Magic the Gathering, gosh, comes out next week or the week after, but this weekend is the pre-release stuff. Oh, he's sitting on it like a hat. And Lorwyn Eclipsed is I don't know. I missed Lorwyn, but I know that a lot of people are really super fond of it. I think that a lot of the creature types that are specific to it just look really weird and off-putting, but you know, I also know that some people don't get super excited about werewolves and stuff, and that's, you know, my favorite thing. I am getting so tired of chasing Spupa. Oh, I can't step on that. You know, it was a really cool design feature uh, in Diamond and Pearl is that they actually set up the statues, and because it's an isometric, nice top-down view, this is a nice isometric top-down view, you can get forced into perspective where one statue looks like both of them. Ah, there you are. Hiding in the corner, because you're naughty. Yeah, sorry, Unarada, I don't think that there are any werewolves in Lorwyn. I mean, technically there are, but only because Lorwyn has a whole bunch of changelings that count as every creature type. And so, like, they're werewolves in addition to being everything else. But mostly they look like weird slime things. Uh-oh. Am I missing one? Boy, I would have been so salty if it turned out that it was just right there next to them. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep, one left. Oh no. I kind of figured it would be over here in the art area. But I don't see it. Or behind the sign. Where is a Spupa? Ah, there he is. You are not a Pokeball. I was gonna say, it'd be so weird if it was in a Pokeball and I had to check every single one. Oh, Blackhelm, don't panic. You know, the odds are 1 in 1,000 or whatever every single time that you do it. Doing it 1,000 times doesn't make the odds go up. Yeah, hang on. Hey, alright, I got wise glasses and a spupa. Where did spupa go? Got an empty spot for you. You any good, buddy? Wow, actually. Not bad at all. Alright, that took a lot longer than I thought that it would as a little side quest. Alright, I should have another side quest coming up here. There we go. Oh shoot, she's one of those Pokemon, the Perish Song ones. Darn, if only my Pokemon had one of those abilities that makes them not actually hear Perish Song. Didn't Wolfie Glick, like, win some major tournament just from Perish Song? Just because he was using Perish Song and trapping stuff? Yeah, that was the wrong thing. I mean, I think that's kind of his thing. Wolfie Glick is, you know, he's an incredible VGC player to the point that he tends to enter reasonably big tournaments. I'm sure that he, you know, earns his invite to Worlds first and then just goes around and does this for shits and gigs. But he enters tournaments with like this weird teams and gimmicks and stuff. I saw he's got a video out that he placed in a tournament using a one-hit KO team. Yeah, I mean, on one hand, like, I got a lot of respect for that. On the other hand, if you've already qualified and you're entering just to, you know, goof around and, you know, potentially keeping someone else from competing, that kind of stinks. But I mean, I'm actually way more salty about. It's been like 2 years and I'm still salty about something that Pokéduel said. Because Pokéduels, I think that he's just like financially independent. I think he just has like a really rich family or something. Because this is a guy that like flies to South Africa to do cups and stuff. I mean, the guy goes everywhere and competes in everything. And he's occasionally gone online and posted stuff on Twitter about like, well, look, if it's a financial hardship to compete, then you shouldn't play Pokemon. It's like, yeah, that's kind of tone deaf when you've got really good players. We've got really good players out here, but we're in Hawaii. We don't have a regional championship here for them to earn points. They can't drive from one regional championship to another. They have to literally fly. I mean, it costs a week or two worth of paycheck just to be able to go to compete versus having enough money to go wherever. Hair salon with a cafe. Lady, you have no idea where your stuff is, do you? Hair salon with a cafe nearby. Oh, the regional. No. There wasn't a regional in Kona. There was a world championship in Kona that a few of us went down there for. Because way back in the day, they don't do this anymore, but way back in the day, they had something called a last chance qualifier, an LCQ. And you could show up at the World Championship and compete in the last chance qualifier, and if you won, then you were in the World Championship. Gosh. Do I have an orange baby? I do have an orange baby. I forgot about this one. Whoa, that guy just teleported. Oh, no, he didn't. He just can't be here when we're talking. I'm pretty sure they don't do that anymore, because if they did, then I would actually compete. No, they've the problem is that Pokemon now recently has gotten so big that they're basically overflowing. They have to raise every couple years. They have to raise the number of points that you need in order to qualify for the World Championship, because otherwise they'd be overflowing, standing room only. Who is Wolfie? Wolfie Glick is a major competitor in the Pokemon video game championship scene. I believe, I'm pretty sure he won the world championship and the video game championship once, maybe even more than once. But I think Ray Rizzo might be the only one that won more than once. Well, lost keys, okay. So I'm at a... Yeah, no, I don't actually want to do anything here. She said something about a salon with a cafe nearby. Which I thought might be this one, because I see two nearby cafes. Wolfie Glick also, and this was only a month or two ago, also recently announced that he wasn't going to be going to May regionals anymore. And the reason why was that I guess, I mean, he's pretty famous, but I guess that meant that he kept on getting sexually assaulted by the female fans that were there, and so we got tired of that. Okay, come on. I feel like I missed something in this lady's description, and now I have no idea what's supposed to be going on. Oh my gosh, that's so a jumbo but no alpha. Dang it! You knew that I was gonna bring you an alpha, didn't you? Alright, where's... Oh. Duh. I have to go through Zone 15. Oh, geez. Got the pumpkins already. That's right, they want Wumbo, not Walfa. Walfa! Not what I intend to do. Oh, that was Shadows. Get in the ball! You don't know if I want to kill what? What is attacking me? Oh. Yeah, apartment living. Not something I miss. Wait, I've already got an alpha Beedrill, a shiny one, a pretty nice one. Hey, can I take some pictures while being attacked here? That'd be cute. Hey, Ram guy showing me TMs. Thank you. All right, Lee, what's going on? Battle cafe, hair salon, battle court. So is there a battle court here though? Okay, how many actual hair salons are there? Is that the only one? I think I was in the right place. Oh, the pumpkins. Well, I don't really care. I want them out of the way. I don't care if they respawn or anything because she said that the jumbos only show up at night. See, I only see this one salon. I mean, maybe it's in like one of these shopping districts or something. But I only see one salon, so I'm kind of looking for where a battle area would be. Okay, there is a battle arena near this salon. Hoorah, go! Alright, okay. Stop talking and give me something. Oh, a nugget. That's nice, that's nice. You know, another video I'm gonna have to do at some point is a breakdown of how much money is actually in Pokemon Red. Because with this out of order playthrough that I got started, where I'm trying to do all the gym leaders in the wrong order, I realized that there's like no repeatable battles. There's no like random item spawns. You can't sell your Pokemon, which was apparently an early idea. But and so like the only way to make more money aside from using bugs to make duplicates of your nuggets and stuff is to either keep on refighting the Elite Four, which you can only do after the game's over, or get yourself a Meowth or a Persian so that you can use Payday for a tiny little bit of money at a time. But Meowth is a blue exclusive. You can't get it in red unless you trade. So there's actually, until you get to the Elite Four, there's actually a limit to how much money you can get in the game. Which means that there's a limit to how many potions and Pokeballs you can get. That being said, I'm pretty sure that all of my Pokemon are the right level to move on. Let's see, what was it? I think I've got everything leveled up enough to move on, but I specifically didn't evolve anything yet. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Meowth could learn Payday in Gen 1 because it's always been Meowth's signature move. Okay, so Salon. Is there a different battle arena? Is this a battle arena, maybe? This is not a battle arena. My gosh. I gotta admit, I do not like this side quest to run around the city looking for this lady's keys while she stays in one place and tells me, oh yeah, I think I may have lost them on the other side of the city. Like, lady, start walking. You're not going to give me the keys, are you? God. Oh! Oh my gosh, there is another salon. It disappears unless I zoom in on it. Oh my god. It's like the stupidest thing ever. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go find this, and then I think I need to call it a night, because my, I can hear my baby is having a hard time. I need to take care of him. I went the wrong way. That's a Greninja manhole cover. There it is, red light. Mr. Assistant. Lady. Hey, nice bundle of cash. Yeah, so as a kid, you know, the way that I made money in Pokemon Red was to take advantage of the missing no glitch, which could take, gosh, an item in a specific slot. Wow, this guy's face is weird. Which would take an item in a specific slot in your inventory and give you 256 copies of it. God, I need a screenshot of that face. Really well set up. Wow, I don't think I noticed how shiny it is there. Oh, that was stupid of me. Wow, this guy is really surprisingly high level. I expected it to be like so many of these other ones and be like level 16 junk. No razor. Pika Punch. Oh no. Oh jeez. Okay. You know what this guy reminds me of? He reminds me of the American version of Red Dwarf. Not because he looks like any of the actors in there, but rather because they made the mistake of making the main character, Dave Lister, like really handsome. Like they want a model type guy to play Dave Lister, who is supposed to be a total slob and kind of an everyman. They did the exact same thing, and the reason I'm remembering it because of this guy is because the American version of the British show Being Human, about a vampire and a werewolf and a ghost that were all roommates and were trying to blend in with people and reject their supernatural stuff. When that one got an American remake, they again decided that the vampire, since he was supposed to be handsome and charismatic, had to be like ridiculously chiseled, featured, and stuff. And I watched the first episode and I was like, oh my gosh, this guy looks like he got every single plastic surgery you could find. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, she's a veteran. Okay, these are also kind of surprisingly high level for baby Pokemon. I mean, she did warn me, right? Hey, good change. I've got some of Being Human on DVD. I actually don't know if I've seen the whole thing or not. Like, I don't know if they continued it after the season I watched. Well, it was, gosh, the third or fourth season. Moo Milk. Alright, Unarata, you might be able to tell me something about this. So, when I was putting together that YouTube video about every way that humans can turn into Pokemon, right? You remember that one? A couple of the comments were asking about Moo Milk. And despite my best efforts, I have not been able to find anything about Moo Milk in any game or show causing a human to Pokemon transformation. So I kind of wonder if maybe it was like, I don't know, if it's a fan fiction that's floating around there or something that I'm not aware of. All right. Well, I don't know, man. Oh, shoot, there she is. I thought she disappeared for a second. Alright, well, I'm gonna call it a night here. So, thank you guys all for joining me, and hopefully you'll hit me up for the Lorwyn Eclipsed Collector Booster opening stream that I'm planning on doing on Saturday morning. Until then, I'm doing these streams a little bit less for the next couple of months, so you can catch me on Wednesday nights at about 9 or 10 o'clock p.m. Hawaii Standard Time. Alright, as always, aloha.